over here. So I wanted to say that to Dean that I really enjoyed seeing you play different character in Bonsai Runner. But anyways,
what?
Bonsai Runner?
Oh, that goes back.
Yeah. But my question, I guess people have touched on it before, but the end of the show was probably one of the most powerful moments in TV that I can think of. And I was wondering if y'all knew of any other possible alternate endings they were considering, or if y'all had any afterthoughts about like the direction that they almost went in but didn't.
You're talking morally?
Yes.
No, I've got a lot of respect for Don Belisari. He created this wonderful nurtured it and brought it through, and that's his fruition. And I just respectfully left it totally up to him and just watched with fascination and appreciation and did my part. That's it.
I have to agree. You know, Don was. We never really were at a point ever in the show. You hear about it a lot more in this day and age, but I mean, Don was, you know, he is and was. He was like a dinosaur. He was like a king of television. There were like 5 guys like Don Belisari in the history of television, and that's a lot of years now. Who basically, I mean, look at his track record, and he did what he wanted to do. We were fortunate enough to be on this ride with him. And yeah, there were times I wish we could do something a little bit differently, but overall, it was.
We were both lucky.
Exactly.
Get in that show.
We were, and you know, and we were lucky. And this is kind of the gravy. You know, we're 20 years past the show premiering now, 22 years now, whatever, and there's a passion and a belief, and the show affected people to this day. And I just don't know how you could ask for any more out of a television show. I really don't. And that's a tribute to the fans and to all of you who have perpetuated it and passed it on and shared it and believed in it. You know, because it's hard not to want to believe in this kind of an idea. So, you know, it's been this great partnership between Don and Dean and I and you all and everybody that worked on the show. It's been a gift. I'm still extremely grateful for it. So we thank all of you guys. So.
This will be the last question.
I'm sorry. Okay, I love you guys.
It better be a good question. A lot of angry people behind you.
I love you guys together in Quantum Leap, and I love you both separately, both in Battlestar Galactica and in Enterprise.
Thank you.
My question is, how was it when Dean actually came on Enterprise, and how was the opposite relationship that you had on that episode as opposed to Quantum Leap?
Do you remember calling me about that coming on Enterprise? Yeah.
What is it?
How the hell do you do this stuff?
Yeah. No. I don't remember the call, but I remember the feeling and the thought, because the dialogue on that show didn't relate to anything in reality. It's the only show I've ever done that was like that, and I had a really, really good memory for dialogue, and I had trouble memorizing this stuff. So what does this mean? What does that happen? So I had difficulty with it. I was just appreciating working with Scotty here again.
That was the best part, just having him on the set again and seeing the crew and everybody. It was a great week having him around. It was crazy. It was a crazy part, a crazy episode, but as they often are. But he's not kidding. I mean, he was like photogenic. He'd show up at a rehearsal with a script in his hand, more in Quantum Leap days, and he'd be looking at it, and he'd have a lot of dialogue. We'd have 6-page scenes sometimes. Just the two of us talking, walking and talking. And he'd be read, and I'm thinking, we're in trouble because he's never going to know this. And he'd just turn around and have memorized, like reading it one time. He's like photogenic, and I hated him for that. Because I'd be in my trailer like
On Enterprise, I just lost it completely. I was like a little baby. What is this?
It's hard. It was hard stuff. Plus, it was you couldn't improvise on in that world, the Star Trek world. You're given dialogue and you repeat it. So it wasn't like you could paraphrase. You had to be letter perfect. So that he was awesome on it. He's just yes.
Okay, thank you very much, folks. We got to go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started.